Hello, Coast to Coasters. This is Ian Prescott coming to you live from Fort Myers, Florida, at the Fort Myers Stadium. We're really excited to be with you here, and I am here going to be joined with Kevin Smith later on this week, tomorrow to be exact, as we broadcast games and different types of interest stories to you all week. Coast to Coast will be with you all week, and we were there today on the eve of the National Collegiate Roller Hockey Championships here in Fort Myers. We're able to take in a couple of different practices that occurred throughout the day, and we're able to see some of the different schemes and things that teams have to offer. Right now we're taking a look at Ohio State University, who took the time to be one of the first teams out here early afternoon to really get used to the floor on the Bowers side of the rink, really getting some action early, getting the hands loose. We look at Kendall Curtis, one of the more dynamic players on that Ohio State roster. Meanwhile, D1 teams were also getting loose and warmed up before a little game of sewer ahead of time with the Grand Valley guys were so gracious to allow me to film both them and their practice that went on earlier today. They had both teams, the D1 and the D3, or as it was referred to by one of the Grand Valley State players as the trifecta. So they got their hands going as well. Farmingdale State also had their D1 and D3 teams out there earlier today as well. Robert Morris, who is at Nationals for the second consecutive year, last year in D2, this year in D1, getting a little bit of a stretch in, also getting used to the floor and getting instructions from Captain Dan Trunk before they get going here. So we're just going to take a look at, the other rink as well, the Mission Rink, which is a beautiful rink that is on the natural ice side as well. But we have some featured games for you. Tomorrow at 8 a.m., early game, Fullerton will be taking on the Denver Pioneers. The Denver Pioneers, the 15th ranked team in the nation, really looking to upset the powerhouse from the WCRHL. We have a rematch from a round-robin game that happened at Nationals at 9 a.m. Between the Tennessee Volunteers and then the Tennessee Knoxville Volunteers and the University of Arizona Wildcats. Arizona looking to continue their winning ways. Kansas State will be having a rematch against perennial powerhouse Arkansas, who is going to be looking to avenge a loss to Kansas from earlier this year. So I know that the Razorbacks will be up for that one. Also looking forward, the first appearance of the Endicott Goals, the Endicott College Goals against University of Florida, the Gators. Endicott looking to win their first ever Nationals game in the first attempt at 11 a.m. on Wednesday. A couple of D1 games that we're looking at. 12:15, Rhode Island will be taking on the host team, the Florida Gulf State the Florida Gulf Coast University. Eagles, who are looking to have a home crowd for them. Also in their pool at 1:15 is Arizona State and UMass. They'll be looking to really establish themselves as the top echelon, top tier teams here at Nationals as well. They'll be playing at 1:15, as I mentioned. Also, a big pool game between the Farmingdale State College Rams and the Grand Valley State University Lakers. Grand Valley State coming from the Midwest region, looking to really upset the number one ranked team in the nation. Lindenwood will be playing their Great Plains foe, Bethel. Last time that they met at Nationals, Bethel won in a 1-0 shutout win in the elimination stages, so Lindenwood looking to get some revenge. Really interesting matchup between the number 5 and number 4 teams in the nation, the Michigan State Spartans and the UCSB Gauchos. The Gauchos really looking to play their second interregional opponent of the year. And then also the NCRHA regional championship rematch between the number 1 and number 3 teams in the nation, the Farmingdale College Rams, Farmingdale, and the Newman University Knights. We'll be looking to give you all kinds of insight all week. Follow us at NCRHA _ Coast to Coast. And this is Ian Prescott signing off from Fort Myers.